Welcome back to the movie Mavericks. Today I will show you an action, thriller movie from 2022 titled Black Adam. Spoilers ahead. Watch and enjoy. Black Adam is 2022 American superhero film. The movie film starts 5,000 years ago when we witness a callous king ruling. There was an age when this city used to be free, but now this callous ruler has enslaved the people of the city. The king makes all the people dig the land for him. He is looking for a material called Eternium, which can give him magical powers. With the help of this material, he will make a Crown of Sabbac, with which he can get the powers of a superhero inside himself. After having worn the Crown of Sabbac, the king will rule the whole world. One of the workers gets Eternium, but he hides it from other people. However, people discover that he possesses Eternium. They deliver the Eternium to the king. Not too late, the king makes a crown for himself. In the meantime, we see a small boy who stands up against the callous king. And he tells the villagers they should oppose the injustice and that they were not born to bow down in front of the king. But as the cruel king comes to know about the small boy, he decrees to kill the boy immediately. The child disappears suddenly and reaches a place where he sees 6 gods sitting together. The gods tell him to utter the word Shazam, and as he does so, he gets magical powers. The child goes to the king's palace, and he starts killing everyone. Angrily, he destroys the entire city. The story returns to the present. A gang has besieged the entire city. They are oppressing and robbing the people. The gang is in pursuit of the Crown of Sabbac that the king had created 5,000 years ago. We see Adriana, an archaeologist who is also looking for the Crown of Sabbac. She enters a cave and finds the crown after much searching. We come to know that one of her friends, Ishmael, is involved with the gang that has controlled the entire city. Ishmael kills his friend and calls his gang members to the cave. They aim at Adriana and ask her to hand over the crown to them. Unknowingly, she utters the word Shazam as she gazes down at a dusted stone. All of a sudden, Black Adam appears there and starts killing all the gang members. Black Adam does not harm Adriana because the latter has given freedom to the former. Some people in the helicopter attack Black Adam with a special weapon made from Eternium. As the Eternium-made weapon hits Black Adam, he feels pain. Eternium is material, which is the only weakness of Black Adam. Seeing this, Adriana gets anxious, and she takes Black Adam to her home. After he regains consciousness, Black Adam meets with Adriana's son. The boy tells Black Adam that he has been locked in that cave for the last 5,000 years. He further tells Black Adam that he has come to their city as a savior because the entire city was suffering at the hands of the gang. He says only Black Adam can save the city from destruction. Black Adam responds that this city used to be his city some 5,000 years ago and that everything has changed. He says that he is not responsible for the destruction of the city. He says he does not care about the people of the city. In the next scene, he goes out flying in the air and wanders across the city. Next, we see a black woman whose job is to control the powers of superheroes and supervillains. She says that she has the responsibility to look after ordinary people and make sure that they are safe. She is talking virtually to a superhero named Hawkman. She tells him that Black Adam has returned to the world again to destroy it. Hawkman agrees to circumvent Black Adam and gathers his team. Meanwhile, a few gang members break into Adriana's house to snatch the Crown of Sabbac from her. Black Adam comes for her help and murders the gang members. Hawkman's team arrives as well. All of them fight Black Adam, but they are unable to get over him. Black Adam leaves the fight and flies away. The Justice Society team approaches Adriana to help them catch Black Adam. But she does not agree initially. Later, they convince her, and she takes them all to Black Adam so that everyone can sit and talk to each other. Then, on the other hand, Ishmael, Adriana's companion, enters her house so that he can find the crown and use it for himself. When he doesn't get the crown, he takes Adriana's son with him in anger. Her son shrewdly calls his mother, Adriana, and tells her that Ishmael has kidnapped him. She becomes worried and asks for help from the Justice Society and Black Adam. Here, Hawkman catches 2 men from that gang. After killing them, he finds out where Ishmael is. Ishmael has kept the child in a secret place, which is in the desert. When Black Adam and the Justice Society reach that place, they see that Ishmael has pointed a gun at the child. Here, Ishmael reveals a secret. He is the leader of the gang that is destroying the whole city, and all these goons work for him. So he asks Adriana to give him the Crown of Sabbac if she wants to save her son's life. The troubled mother gives him the Crown of Sabbac so that her son's life could be saved, but despite this, he shoots the child. As Black Adam sees this, he flies at a high speed, comes in front of him, and saves the child's life. Ishmael gets destroyed by being burned with Black Adam's lightning. Black Adam also meets Hawkman and tells him a very big secret. He says that 5,000 years ago, the boy who raised his voice against the then callous king was not he but his son. And when the cruel king was killing his son, he disappeared from there at that time. Seeing this, the cruel king got very angry because he was not able to find his son, so he caught him and his family and beat them brutally. The king killed his wife, and he was about to die. Then his son came back to him for his help, and he gave his father all his powers. He now possessed all of the abilities. They were just talking. And then the cruel king's people attacked them again. He saved himself because he had a lot of powers, but the king's men killed him right in front of his eyes. Seeing his son die, he became furious and killed the cruel king and his people, but those powers were not in his control, he could not control them. Soon, unwillingly, he destroyed the whole city. The reason for this was due to the gods, who bestowed powers on his son. The gods got enraged because he misused his powers and did not keep them under control. That was why the gods locked him in that cave, and he stayed in the cave for thousands of years. When Adriana came and took the name Shazam, he came back to life once again. Here, Black Adam feels ashamed of himself because there has been and continues to be a lot of destruction as a result of him. He tells Hawkman that he wants to surrender and finish using his powers so that no one can be harmed by him. After that, Black Adam says the word Shazam, and he returns to his normal state. It means he becomes a normal human being who does not have superpowers at the moment. Until he says Shazam again, he cannot become Black Adam again. That is why he also requests that they do something with him so that he cannot say that word again. Finally, Black Adam is immersed in water, and a device is placed in his mouth to prevent him from speaking. This is a small jail where Black Adam is locked up. On the other hand, we are shown Ishmael, who was dead, and now he has come to hell. Ishmael knew from the start that if he wanted to wield the power of the Crown of Sabbac, he would have to hold it in his hands. At the same time, someone should kill him so that he could go to hell and meet the demons there, with whom he can get power. Ishmael knew all these things from the beginning. That was why he provoked Black Adam by killing Adriana's son. So Black Adam will come for the child's help. At the same time, the Crown of Sabbac was also in his hands. He knew all these things from the beginning. Here, the demons of hell meet Ishmael and give him their powers. He no longer resembled himself and had assumed the identity of Sabbac. As the Justice Society finds out about it, they come in front of him to confront him. There is a lot of fighting going on, but Sabbac is very powerful. Even when they are all together, they cannot stop him. One more team member of the Justice Society named Dr. Fate comes in multiple forms, using different powers, and tries to kill Sabbac but still does not succeed. Soon, they understand that no one can defeat Sabbac except for Black Adam. That is why he starts talking to Black Adam through telepathy. He tells him that they need his help so that he can free himself. He gets out of there and murders some of the soldiers there. He comes out of the water, and as he comes out, he says Shazam. Because of it, he gets the power of Black Adam, and without wasting time, he goes to Sabbac. On the other hand, the people of the Justice Society are still fighting with Sabbac. And during this time, one of their teammates, Dr. Fate, get killed there. Hawkman are also fighting with Sabbac, but their efforts are not very successful. Luckily, Black Adam arrives at the same time. Now an intense fight takes place between Black Adam and Sabbac. It is a heavy fight, but with time, it seems that only Black Adam can defeat Sabbac. A little later, Black Adam grabs the head of Sabbac and cuts it into two parts before tearing it completely. He finally kills Sabbac because of this, and Sabbac dies, and everything becomes peaceful and starts getting better. The people of the city start considering Black Adam their savior, and they all accept the fact that Black Adam has saved them and their city. After this, we see the lady who made the Justice Society team stop Black Adam. She tells Black Adam he is free to do whatever he likes, but not to leave their city. She goes on to tell him that he should become the city's know-it-all. Black Adam sits and looks at her and says that no one can order him. Then the lady says yes, maybe he is right, no one can stop him from living in this world. Meanwhile, Superman comes out of the smoke. He tells Black Adam that they should always sit down to talk. As soon as Superman says this, the story of the movie ends. If you like our video, kindly subscribe our channel and press the bell icon, so that you don't miss our new video.